Welcome to the Hot Dish Dungeons, episode 2, technically, because this will be the second one we've done.
Yeah.
You almost said that with the mic off, but just as you started speaking, I unmuted.
Did you really?
Yeah. I got you. I was like, he's gonna start speaking, and the mic is gonna be muted.
Well, I think you did, sir. We are playing, I say a continuation. We're playing the same characters, but we are going to be playing a different version of the campaign. We are missing a fellow friend.
Sorry, I'm just watching animals.
Can you see him?
Yeah, you
Oh, you little shit.
can.
We have allies this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moral support animals.
Moral support animals. I wish. We are missing a fellow Travis today. He will not be joining us, so we will be doing a one-off campaign that Cody quickly wrote up very nicely for us. We'll see how far we get into it, and we'll go from there. Cody will explain how we got there, and we'll go from there.
Yep. So, if you guys remember correctly, last time, Phil almost died when we were in the forest.
I did, because I was like, all right, everybody come on over.
Yeah.
And then you guys, yeah, it did not go well.
Abar killed a man with a tankard by throwing it across the bar.
That was great.
The tavern. Dimples cut off a man's head with 2 knives.
Yep.
2 daggers. And then you guys finally ended up banding together to fight for what is right. You conquered the mysterious forest puzzles and got your way to Many Leaves, who raised you up to Edmund's Tower. And you are now standing at the foot of Edmund's Tower, awaiting your encounter with the mysterious and all-powerful wizard. However...
Green face.
What?
Abar's memory remembers him as green face, so I just took green face.
Many leaves.
So,
Even though we never saw the guy.
I gotta write down many leaves.
but, we're going to pretend for this little tiny portion that Travis is here, and, you guys you've traveled an entire day's worth of journey. You went through the woods, you almost died, you killed a bunch of tree dudes, you pleased Many Leaves, but that was a lot for you guys to do. So
It was over a day.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, you guys are probably tired. You have no idea what awaits you in the tower. Is it going to be Edmund? Is it, the person who cursed Edmund? Is it, what?
It's going to be the gnome that told us about Edmund.
Yeah. Who knows, right? So,
Actually, he doesn't write Cody's campaign.
yeah, while we were outside, he's just like... No, so basically, at this point in time, probably a good idea for you guys to get some rest. Mm-hmm. And your characters would probably want to, you feel safe, you're high up, you're on Many Leaves, so it's what's going to happen?
Okay, we're on top of him? Okay.
Yeah, that was at the end of it, he lifted you up to, kind of, the roots lifted you up
and
to,
he's
his
just
head.
holding it there.
Yeah.
Okay, Many Leaves,
Yeah.
can you hold it here? We're going to take a nap.
Well, yeah, so it's kind of like...
Onto his higher branches.
Yeah, and it's like a canopy, so it's his branches are so intertwined and massive that it basically it's a little lumpy, but it's
it's like a floor.
So,
But it's huge enough where it's like a bed, or not a room almost, or a floor, I should say.
So, I don't know if you guys want to...
I say we take a rest before we go into it, because I don't know what's going to be in there.
Dimples is already sleeping, so probably a good
Yeah.
idea. Probably a good idea.
Yeah. I could play some music, too. So... when you
from Samsung.
I can do that one time. Not if you get.
we'll take you out of the immersion a little bit. But,
Jesus, is that you?
so yeah.
Many leaves.
Yeah, Many
Many
Leaves.
Leaves became female.
Sorry, that was my smartwatch.
How'd you get a smartwatch? Never mind.
I have a wizard. But no, so you guys are gonna decide to take a rest and everything. And then, is that it? No dialogue or anything before bed or anything? You don't really need to.
Sweet dreams, Abar.
Yeah.
I want Abar's gonna sleep further away from everybody.
Farther away?
Just it's. I'm assuming we can walk. We can be a distance away, and we probably shouldn't start a fire. So.
So when we want to be together, though,
Cuddle for warmth.
Abar's a big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's got
why we
fur.
need you to come over here and hang out for a second.
All right. Well, so you guys decided to take a rest and everything. The moon is I think it was day when you guys actually arrived back.
We got to the place. It took us. Oh, you said it took us like
It was 20.
12
Yeah.
hours to get to the forest.
Yeah.
And so we left at noon, or we left at noon. We left at like 8. We got there by 8, or got there by 8. And we
So it's
went
like
to the forest.
morning almost. Yeah.
If you think it took us that long to get to the woods,
Probably.
okay.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna take a little cat nap, I guess, before then, like offset yourselves. And now your whole circadian rhythm's gonna be effed up, and
That's okay. So considering that we've been awake for 2 days straight,
Yeah.
it's bad already.
so anyway, yeah. So you guys decided to take a rest, and it's very nice, warm feeling that you're getting from the sun, and you feel after all of your adventures and everything so far, you feel pretty safe up there. It's comforting, and you guys finally just are able to just doze off and the sound of the birds chirping in the distance.
So
And
I'm just gonna
play a little thing. Yeah.
curl my
All right.
flute.
So you guys awake, feeling well rested. However, you are no longer on many leaves.
We're in a bar.
You wake up back at the tavern in Gnomeward.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
You know, we have Phil, who kind of fell asleep at a table over here, and then we have Abar, who fell asleep in a haystack kind of way out in the corner.
Okay.
And you guys are now waking up. It's evening though, so it's kind of odd. It's like you don't know if you were like, was this whole thing a dream? Was this whole thing a mystery? You guys don't know. I mean, you just wake up here. Everything seems real.
We don't remember anything.
You remember the entire adventure you've had.
We just don't know how we got here.
You just woke up here. So, I mean, I think, do I need to re-explain how the tavern is and everything? I mean, it's just, you guys remember how it's... Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to Phil. We were both waking up, you said?
Yep. You guys are both just kind of like...
Okay, I'm gonna walk over. We're just kind of meet
Meet in the middle.
Yeah, we'll just kind of meet in the middle.
I think Greenfish drugged us.
Many leaves. Why would he bring us back to the tavern? Also, where's Dimple?
He's probably hiding in the house somewhere.
True. He probably knows all the nooks and crannies of this place anyways.
Should we look for Phil?
You mean Dim? I'm Phil.
Yeah.
I'm Phil.
Should we look, Phil?
Yeah, just go. I just go. Why'd you say? Should we look? Yeah, I guess we can look around. That sounds like a good idea.
Can we go look for Dimple?
You can, yeah, sure. Are you looking around the tavern, or are you planning on leaving?
We'll look here first.
Okay. So yeah,
Can I roll for something?
yeah, go ahead.
What am I rolling for?
So I mean, how do you want to look? Are you gonna call out for him? Are you gonna be like, are you gonna look under
Dimple!
tables? Are you gonna like try and ask? Are you gonna try and ask around? There's nobody in the tavern.
Nobody here.
Nobody here. Which is odd because it's evening.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call out for him.
Okay.
Dimple! Let me roll.
Yeah, you
What
can.
do I roll for?
Not really for anything. I
You're
guess.
just
I mean,
rolling.
performance
Ooh,
maybe.
4. You didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do like a? Can I just kind of look around and see if I notice anything off?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So this will be kind of a perception check then, I would assume.
Okay. So. Right, that's in here. Okay. Yep. 16 plus 3. That's 19.
Okay. So you notice that like as looking around the room and everything, you know, you still feel really jarred from like waking up here, and you're like, you know, you have recovered not fully but somewhat from wounds. You still notice you have wounds and everything, and so it's like you know that the adventure happened.
Okay.
But when you're looking around the room, you notice that like some of the details of the tavern are different than what you remembered before. So it seems a little bit more like the wood seems a little less deep in color. The smell of the tavern isn't as like farm inhabited. It's just It doesn't really have an odor. It doesn't have any. You can't even smell like the booze or anything. It's very clean, and it seems very off to you.
Many leaves definitely
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for a second. That was my conscience, remember? Abar, I don't think this is the same tavern that we were in. We started.
What do you mean?
Everything looks a little bit darker, and look at me, and can I just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
like look? I still have this. Where did I get hit again? I don't remember that. My notebook got shredded.
Yeah.
It was like I got
Yeah.
hit somewhere, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So like I just show wherever the scar is.
Fourth wall.
Yeah.
I want to go to the bar and like reach out the side and see if there's booze over there now.
Okay, sure. So this will also be kind of like because there's not a stat for inspection, is there? No.
Investigation.
I'm just gonna kind of like
Investigation.
come behind him.
Investigation.
Yes, I didn't know that. So.
Ooh, that's your one. I find water.
So you were just looking for booze?
Yeah.
So
So is he successful in finding booze, or does he notice something?
you reach over the bar, and when you put your hand kind of like under like the bar top, because you're not really looking, you kind of just blindly reached your arm around.
It should be there.
Yeah, like there's usually bottles here. I've been here before. You reach under, and you just feel a bunch of like tickling on your hand, and you pull it out, and it's just full of roaches.
Amar,
I got rid of
can I roll the like? Amar, I don't think you found what you were looking for.
They're out.
Okay, so then can I like do it like look across to like see? Can I look underneath after he does that?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay.
So
This investigation, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 19 plus whatever my investigation is. I don't know. Oh, 2, so 21.
Okay, yeah. So when you look over the bar, so like basically you just kind of climb over the bar a little bit and you look to see. I don't know why you would do that because you just saw roaches all over.
I just didn't know if there was anything else.
No, it's fine. I was just trying to be funny, but I guess fell flat on its face. But no, so you reach out, you look over and everything, and you kind of look into like the little cubby where the booze usually would be, and it just seems to be full of like a green glowing water.
Abar, do you want to take a look at this? do you know what this water is?
I don't drink water.
Okay, well, do you want to taste this? After the nat one, maybe not.
I think you should drink. Where's Dimple?
Okay.
I say, I was like, since it looks so funny in here, or I should be told me that.
Yeah, that's what
I think we should go outside and see. We should go outside and see if there's anything else. Anybody here?
Okay, all right, yeah. Probably before we taste test the water, let's look to other places first.
XP water. Maybe you should drink it and you level up.
Minecraft sounds in the background. Okay, so where do you want to go? You want to go
Out the
outside?
door? Yeah.
Out the door.
This is the door, right?
Yeah, I don't. Well, where the arrow is.
Yeah.
That's where the door is. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I don't have a map for the town, so.
Oh.
But you can go out and we can just like kind of like play.
Can we just pretend? Yeah, just like.
Because this is all like this right now. It's just social, so it is fine. I don't think we need a map for it because it's not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
battles.
that's
so.
fine. So we can
Okay.
pretend. We
Yeah.
can pretend that we've left and
Yeah.
this is the.
It's just blank now. So so upon leaving, you guys open the door and what you seeing through the light through the windows and everything would have indicated that it's evening, but when you leave the building, it is morning.
This is peculiar, Abar.
I know this issue. Green face drug test. I'm telling you.
You know.
You're sleeping. There's always booze here when I come here.
I don't know. Can we just? Can I call out and just be like, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 11.
11.
Yeah.
When you call out, you hear some like rustling, just kind of around in the bushes and everything. But most notably, you see a light in a nearby house turn on. There's just like just down the road. It's like right next to across the street from the bar, the tavern, and the light turns on inside of like one of the little gnome huts.
Okay. Hey, Abar, look over there.
Who? Should we go say hi?
I mean,
The bar. Well, the bar. No, we don't understand. It's morning.
Why don't we go over there and let me play a beautiful song to see if they'll come outside?
Yeah, and I guess you don't really see a light turn on, but you see the torches.
We see something. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Let's
Yeah, they're like, electricity!
Somebody harnessed the power of lightning!
Wizards!
Edmund! Okay, so we're gonna walk over to the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna just grab my loot and just go.
I think
I'm gonna roll for. Can I roll to see how well I do at like getting this person out here? Like trying to persuade them to
get them to come outside?
Yeah,
sure.
You
Performance.
Okay. Romeo their ass.
Yeah, okay, here we go. 19! Hold on. Plus performance?
Yep.
Okay, so 25.
Okay. You're rolling great today.
I'm doing good. Come out. Come on out. I was trying to think of a song like, hello. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do the song from Book of Mormon. Hello, my name is whatever.
Yeah. So it, Phil plays some lovely music and everything seems good. And the door just creaks open and there's a young elvish woman standing behind the door, and she just kind of peeks around the corner and she's like, can I help you?
Do I recognize her?
No.
No? Mm-mm. Do I recognize her?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you know what's going on? Where's everybody?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We died.
Wait. You just go to me. I think we died. Is there anybody else home?
I'm not sure why you ask. You two seem well traveled. Can I help you in some way?
Where's Edmund the Wizard?
Where's Edmund the Wizard?
Edmund the Wizard. I haven't heard his name in a long time. He's been gone for many, many, many years.
So you do know about him, though.
Like how many years?
Many.
Okay.
Cody's dragging us along. He's
like, come on. Okay. Do you know why all these buildings are empty?
Well, I think the gnomes like to be busy during the day. They are very hardworking. They go to farm and they build crops, and there's plenty of reasons for their homes to be empty this time of day.
Okay. So, wait. She's elvish, right? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
All right, fair enough. fair enough. So how does it? We're just traveling. That's not what I was gonna say, but are you traveling or do you live here?
Look, I'm not sure. I'm not about to answer my entire life to a minotaur and a half-elf. Okay, please get to the point.
We're just confused as to what's going on. We woke up in the bar and we don't remember how we got here. One moment we were laying on top of a tree, next moment we're in this village. So we're a little confused.
Just what this village needs. More alcoholic lunatics with rambling stories that they got too drunk last night and now they think they know that they've been through some magical experience.
Well, I can...
Who are you calling a lunatic?
Okay. Hey, Mark. See, we were... How do we explain this? Like, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just go, okay, hey, Bar. Okay, hey, Bar, listen.
And also don't forget Abar's character flaws, too, where he trusts pretty much anybody, and he...
I don't see a personal problem with this person, though.
Yeah, but he also has a thing for women, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right! What?
But anyway.
Why, hello.
Yeah. But like, yeah. So you guys carry on. I was
Okay.
wondering.
Abar, work your magic.
Do you think I should ask her out?
Abar, that's not what I meant by work your magic. try to like, get something out of her.
1 out of 10. How good does she look?
Abar, this is not the time for that. We're just try to figure out stuff. Come on.
What is your name, young miss?
My name is Brisbane.
Brisbane. Miss Brisbane. Could you? I don't know. What that?
Do we don't see anybody else down here, do we?
No.
You said you saw some funny liquid in the bar. Should we go back into there and see what that's about? Does it still what he saw in the bar? How it just looked a little bit off? Is a little off here too?
Yeah, I mean it feels like normal outside. But it is weird. I mean, the whole thing has just been kind of weird for you guys. I mean, so I don't want to tell you more because you have to roll for it. But
what can I roll for?
yeah, you can do like perception because you're outside now.
Perceive what it looks like.
Yeah.
God damn it! Holy shit!
So mesmerized by the
5.
beautiful lady.
You got a 5, huh?
Mesmerized by the young woman elf in front of you that you just can't focus on anything else.
Okay, I'll perceive the outside. I'll perceive the outside. Oh, shit.
Call it or do it again.
I'm going to do it again.
Ooh! A bird sits in his eye.
It was in that one.
It was in that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We're fucked. We're so fucked.
the female elf notices, so Brandon, seeing how mesmerized, Phil, seeing how mesmerized that Abar is by this woman, he starts to kind of like get distracted by Abar's distraction, being like, so now you're like, why is he so immediately in love with this woman?
I'm so focused on trying to figure out why he's his character flaw.
Yeah.
Like, dude, why?
Yeah, you are huge. Like,
you could crush her.
Yes.
I told him. Why is this?
And so while this is going on, she kind of sees you two like struggling in your conversation, and she extends her voice again, and she says, "Look, you two seem like you've been through a lot. Why don't you come inside?"
Oh, well, okay.
I'm just gonna go. Lead the way. Lead the way, Romeo.
My magic I do.
So you guys
Call me the wizard.
So you guys, you walk into her home, and on the inside it's normal size, so everyone fits fine. And the ceilings are built for like an elf person, so like
Not that much taller.
No, yeah, it's medium height and everything, and it's well furnished to the point where it's cozy. There's a fire in the fireplace going on. She has like food on the table, but mostly just fresh fruits and maybe some vegetables and things like that. Most farm things, there's no meat or anything like that. She offers you both a glass of water, and it's just normal water sitting on the table in front of you. So you guys all kind of sit down, and she asks like, so tell me more about your adventure.
Well,
there was this tree that we went that we talked to. It told us to do things, so we did it. And yeah, how are you?
What my ginormous friend is trying to say is that, one day we were sitting in a bar and we got into a little tussle with some people who were killing gnomes, and then we decided, we got together because one gnome approached us and wanted us to find a wizard. And so we were like, sure, why not? We actually have a third friend who we can't find, but anyways, we went to this forest, and then we went to this forest. We met this ginormous tree named Many Leaves, and
You're really green face.
yeah, Abar calls him Greenface, which is the wrong name.
Potato, tomato.
Potato, tomato. Okay. Anyways, we went through this forest and we made it through, and we were sitting at the top of this huge canopy of trees and just looking at the wizard's tower. And then we fell asleep and we woke up here.
I think I may know what is going on. There, in the woods to the north, there is a type of plant that can inject you with the toxin if you get too close. And sometimes it can create hallucinations, it can drive you, it can make you basically a zombie for extended periods of time. So it's possible that you were pricked by this plant and it drove you out of its woods. But it can be lethal as well. I do know of some plants that can cure you of this poison, but...
So, what you're saying is that we're still hallucinating right now?
No, I just mean that you probably were feeling those effects which got you out of the woods. But I can get you healed up and everything if you're willing to help me with something.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
When we talk about healing.
Okay, Abar. Easy.
But you want to make a decision, because if you don't get healed, you can die within 24 hours. This is a very lethal...
You mean like healed from the hallucination thing?
No, I'm Ava. She doesn't know your name. She doesn't know your name. She didn't ask your guys' name. But she...
Abar, please. Please.
So she says, no, this will heal you from the poison that you were injected with.
That's what I'm saying.
So you don't die.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
But you're not still hallucinating.
Yeah. But it's from addition to the hallucination thing.
Yeah, it makes you hallucinate, you leave, and then you could die from after
sweet.
math of it.
Oh, okay, awesome. So, should we do this, Abar?
What are some of the symptoms? Death.
Waking up in a bar, not knowing where anybody is.
Whoa! That is fast!
Okay, but... Oh, never mind.
I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So there's this...
We should have asked what you wanted to do first.
Yeah, you already agreed you have to do this contract?
We didn't sign anything.
Verbal contracts are very strong in the elven people. No, so there's a gnome and his name is Waddle.
What?
Yes. That's exactly correct.
Hold on. Either all the music, all the music.
I think that's the purpose.
Waddle. His name is Waddle.
What'll?
Yes.
What'll happen?
Yeah. And he's not as sweet as the other gnomes. Not as sweet as the other gnomes around here. He likes to take advantage of the farmers, and he owns the tavern. Okay, and he stole a family recipe of mine long ago. He snuck in through the night and stole it from me, and he's been storing it in his basement, his cellar, where he keeps all of his booze. So there may be something in it for you too. But ultimately, I would love to have it back, but I'm scared of confrontation. And I can't face him, and I know he's well revered around the town because though he takes advantage of them, he also provides them with meat, and I can't fight that. It's a whole town of drunks, basically. So I would love to get my recipe back, but I can't do it alone. Will you stand up to him and get my recipe back?
Sure.
Anything for you.
I guess we're in this.
Okay. Well, he tends to be more around in the evening, so I guess you guys could check back around then.
Do you think he has it on him at all times?
I don't know. Last I heard, it was in his cell.
Well, I think we should. Oh,
Was it a daytime now?
It's morning.
Yeah, so let's go now.
I think we go now while he's not there, or potentially not there.
And you're just going to take it? Okay.
We'll
face the repercussions later. We'll face the repercussions later. I mean, well, hold on. I've got an idea. I think we can do this during the day. What? Okay, now what's your recipe in? Like, is it in a book? Or is it in a...
It's just a scroll.
Just a scroll.
Recipe. What's the recipe for? There's probably lots of recipes at a tavern.
Yes, it's a special drink, and it inspires you with vigor, and it just makes you feel alive again, basically. So that's why he wants it so badly, because these farmers, they come in and then they're very tired, and then they drink this special drink, and then they're up longer, and then they drink more.
Oh. Vigor potion. Okay, go on it. All right. Well, should we go formulate a plan, Mr. Abar?
Let's go to the tavern.
All right. Well, then I guess we're off.
All right. So
across the street.
Yeah.
Okay. So as we're walking there, I'm gonna just go to Abar. Okay. Do you have a scroll?
I could probably find one.
Okay.
Oh, why?
Because I'm thinking.
You gonna copy it?
No, I'm not gonna copy it. I'm not gonna copy it. We're just gonna write sucks to suck.
Whoa! I'm just kidding. That's good. That's good. Go absolutely do it. That's your plan. This is Jordan making the face, not.
You just got bamboozled.
Wait. Are you ready and give it to her?
No.
Oh,
No.
That's what you're doing.
We're
You're
gonna-
like, fuck you, bitch.
No, I was like, well-
We're gonna find a scroll. We're gonna leave it in place of the vigor potion.
Oh, the recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we can just.
So can we find a piece of paper or can Phil find a piece of paper?
Yeah. Can I find a piece of paper?
Yeah. You can have parchment and ink. I will hand that to you.
Oh.
She gave you some.
Okay. All right. Okay.
300 gold coin. No, I'm just kidding.
Unexpected tax
Yeah.
later. Okay, so what do you want to write on it?
Middle finger. Fuck you. Can you write? I should write a note and give it to Cody.
Yeah, I will.
I was gonna say.
I will.
So like 3 years down the road, he said the "fuck you" in his thing.
Do we have a name for our like group?
You just got owned by.
What's the name of our group? Because I was just gonna write something. You just got this. Brought to you by whoever.
We'll think on the way. We have to find the potion first.
Yeah,
we can write it. We can write it later. I'll brainstorm.
Okay, we'll write it there. Okay. So.
Okay. Let's go to the bar. I think we go to the bar or tavern. Whatever.
Okay. So yeah, we're back at the tavern.
Okay. You guys can, do I have your characters? No.
They're right there.
Oh.
How convenient.
I mean, where do you guys want to be?
So this is the entrance.
Yep.
This is an extra seating area.
Yep. That's like kind of it's kind of like a balcony.
Got
so
it.
that because like this is a stage. It's kind of like a balcony above the stage, and then like it kind of steps down into the.
Okay.
Got it. Can we?
Let's come in.
Is there anybody in here?
Nope.
Still empty.
Still
It's
empty.
empty. Okay. Can we? What if? Hold on, Abar. I just thought of this. What if that liquid that we saw is the potion? Underneath the bar.
You talking about that green stuff?
Yes.
You try it.
I will. So I'll mosey up
Oh
to
my
it.
god.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Can I?
Because
Okay.
what are you, like your health is down right now, isn't it?
I'm at 10 out
Wait.
of 11.
Wait. Oh, she's gonna. Never mind. She said healing us, but she meant like from the poison.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
This is our poison.
So either I die, or
Can I
get hurt.
Can
or
I identify it without tasting it?
Can you?
Can I ask you? I gotta roll for something. What would I roll if I could? If I
Roll
could-
for investigation, see if you recognize it. I guess.
investigation.
Because you're gonna see if you recognize it, right?
Ooh. -1. 15.
Yeah. So
15.
to you, I mean, do you want to sniff it? Do you want to
Yeah, I'll
just
sniff
look
it
at it?
before I do anything.
So you're gonna sniff it?
Yeah.
It smells neutral. It kind of reminds you of like the smell of fresh milk.
Fresh milk?
Yeah.
It's green. It's like, is it like glowing? You said glowing green water? What are you laughing?
It smells like milk and it's water.
It says it looks like water.
Like the
I know,
consistency, but it's glowing green, and it smells. To you, it smells like fresh milk.
Okay. To you, it smells. Okay.
Taste it.
Taste it.
Touch it.
Okay, can I touch it?
You can touch it.
Okay, I'm just gonna like stick
Do
a
an
finger
investigate.
in. Yeah,
You an investigation?
Yeah.
How many fingers does he lose?
13 plus shoot. 15.
13 plus 15. It's
13
15
plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 15.
It's like 13 plus 15.
Yeah, 13 plus 2 and 15. 15.
Yeah. Okay. So you got 15. So it, you touch it and it nothing really happens too much. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel good necessarily. I mean, it just feels like liquid.
Okay, so then can I like
Lick
just
it.
like just do that? Okay.
Do that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like.
Does he need a roll for that? What do you want to roll for?
Still investigation.
Oh.
Okay, so 14 plus 2, 16.
Okay, sure. So this time around,
You vomit.
no. So this time when you try, it feels like it when you put it, as soon as you put it in your mouth, like your mouth is fully hydrated. Like you feel rejuvenated a little bit. Not a lot because it's just a taste, you know.
Okay.
So but you feel better. Like it immediately tasted good.
Okay.
And it was it tasted fresh.
Okay, A-bar. I think this is the vigor potion.
I jumped my head right into it.
I
so was that like a sink or something like that?
It's just I mean, it's
It's sort of
usually
like
usually
smell,
there's
isn't it?
Usually there's bottles of liquor here. It's just like a little shelf.
It's like
full
a
of bottles.
trough kind
Yeah.
of. Okay.
Okay, and that's just sitting there.
Just the liquid's just sitting. In.
I'll not taste it. I'll like if he
Drink
lets me
it.
sit, I'll drink it.
You're gonna,
I feel great A-bar. Like
Yeah.
it just.
Must be booze. I feel great after booze. I don't know about you.
So you're gonna drink it too?
I want to drink it.
Do a sip. No, I'm just kidding. For you, it's toxic. You're a minotaur.
No!
No.
Curls up in a
No,
ball.
yeah.
It's like, this doesn't taste like milk at all.
He
No,
uses
so-
the.
But yeah, how much of it do you drink?
A good sip, like.
Okay. So you're feeling really good. You feel rejuvenated. You feel like bigger almost. Like your muscles feel tense. And
Whoa,
but
dude,
like
this is
in a good
fucking
way.
steroids.
Yeah. So you just feel like more fit.
Can I look for like a bottle around here?
Which by the way, by drinking it, then I'll give you a +1 to like your strength.
Oh, sweet.
Just for like
It's the one sip I had.
yeah.
Is there like a temporary?
Yeah, it'll expire on your next short rest.
Oh, sweet. To the
Like to your
score or modifier? Score is the bigger number. Does
modifier. Like it's like a +1 modifier.
Wow.
Yeah.
+1 by 5 for now. That's actually really big.
Yeah, you're kind of honest.
Can I look for a bottle or something around? Is there any bottles in here I can see from around here?
I mean, yeah, there's like glasses and like tankards and stuff
Like
sitting
anything like
behind
a cork and then like.
No.
You were gonna pick some up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just carry a glass with you. I don't know.
He's walking around fighting.
Yeah.
I will at this very moment. I'll grab a glass of this stuff if I can.
You're gonna grab a glass of it. And
Yeah,
just-
or
just take it with you?
Mug of it, just at the moment.
yeah, I don't
Just
see why you couldn't.
and like inspect it later on. So I'm feeling
Yeah, you could do that.
I want to punch somebody.
Are you telling me this? Like, are you telling
Yeah,
me?
it's
now?
like, I feel great. I was like, I feel great. This
Okay.
is awesome. Steroids, my freaking veins start popping up.
I should probably take that too to at least get rid of my negative modifier. So I'll take a sip too.
Okay. All right. So the same thing too happens to you as well. So you get a +1 for your
Okay.
strength.
So I just have simple 9 because I have a -1 plus 1. It's a 0. So I just have 9.
So it will just be whatever you roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like in the next time, so how it's the modifier, or is the score and the modifier when it goes up from odd to even is when it goes up. And so if it was going from 9 to 10, then it'd be 0.
Yeah.
In my case, it wouldn't have done anything. It would have been 18 to 19. That'd still be a +4.
Yeah.
But that was the score, so you did a modifier, which is fine.
Yeah.
But we do need to sleep. Otherwise, you get negatives if you don't sleep.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't even know that.
Okay, now he knows.
Yeah, I didn't know he doesn't sleep, so.
I'm gonna just knock down 5 points for
Yeah.
Smart why you did like the plus one. I thought you did that if you don't sleep. If you don't take a long rest.
Yeah.
Within 48 hours, you take there's a negative. You have disadvantage in all your ability checks.
Oh really? Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. I want to. So I have a glass of it. Just hold on to it. Where do we go next?
Well, let's see. Can I
I think we should look, investigate here or in the back.
Yeah, good idea. That's what I was going to suggest too.
Can I look for a trapdoor or something?
Where?
We're behind the bar
So
at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So you guys climbed over the bar, and now you're kind of walking back to the back room, or just looking around here.
I'll look in the back room. You can look up front here.
Because my roll's gonna be lower than yours.
Door slammed shut. Dragon fly. No, I'm just kidding.
Dragon's coming.
Yeah. So you're gonna look around here, and you're
I'll look behind the bar.
Okay.
Play one investigation.
Yeah.
Ooh, 15.
15. Okay, so, you kind of you can see where the floor is worn the most behind the bar. So where people have been walking. So the wood is more the stain or the finish is kind of worn off and everything like that. So you kind of see the path walking obviously to and from the bar to the shelves where they have the glasses and stuff. But then a path that's really worn going back into the office as well.
Okay, so then I'm gonna roll for the back.
I didn't find anything.
Okay. 15 plus 2, 17.
Okay, so you also noticed this path.
Okay.
And the path kind of goes through here, and it goes in between the racks and to this and everything. But another way I'm describing it makes it sound like the whole floor is just worn. But it's very specific trails because they're gnomes. They're very small. So there's a small trail. Like this person walks here daily.
Okay.
And it kind of comes around to this back shelf back here and just stops. And so he either walks back or disappears.
Okay. Hey, bar.
Yeah.
You want to come here and look at this path?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
Just
so we'll both be back there.
Okay.
You notice how it just stops right here?
Who?
Hey, bar. Do you notice how it just stops right here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There must be some sort of door or something
We'll
around
look
here.
for it then.
Okay. Do I know what's on the shelf? What's on the shelves?
Yeah. So
I was just saying, can I just kick on the ground? Is it sound hollow underneath?
you can investigate it.
Sure. Ooh. 7.
Yeah.
-1. Hey. Sorry.
Yeah, so you stomp on the ground, and it does sound a little bit hollow, but it's kind of hard to tell if that's just
My big foot.
the wood or if it's foundation, or it doesn't. It's not like it tells you anything specific. Podcast over. I'm just kidding.
And we're done.
I just went to itch my nose and I grabbed my charging cord.
Do you need a longer cord?
No, it's fine. I just needed to charge a little bit. It's fine.
Okay. So what's on the shelves?
Yeah, so on the shelves, it's just more. It has a back to it.
Okay.
So it's not just a see-through shelf where you can see through. It's the shelf only faces the wall. Yeah, like what did you say?
Grocery store.
Yeah, like a grocery store.
Okay.
So then, but wood.
Yeah.
And not metal. And so on it, there's just kind of some bags of barley and some wheat, and then there's some little jars of honey or whatever on there. But there's basically it just kind of looks like it's mostly dry goods, just kind of stacked down here.
Can I look around the shelves and on the wall too, or are they going to be two separate rolls?
No, yeah, you can just check your surroundings.
Okay, just check my surroundings. Look
Yeah, specifically, what are you
so
digging
I'm gonna because I want to see if there's a lever somewhere
Sure.
in the thing, or if I gotta move an object and then a trapdoor opens up or something, just to whatever. Rolling again.
Goodness, Brandon.
I get aggressive. Sorry. 13 plus 2, 15.
Okay, so when looking around and everything, you kind of notice that some of the bags aren't really full of anything like food related. So like there's 2 bags there, and they're sitting right next to each other, but they're lighter than all of the other bags. And that like if you opened them up and saw inside, it's like it's not barley or anything. It's just like hay.
Okay. Abar?
Yeah.
You want to take a whiff?
Yeah.
I smell it.
Yeah.
You want me to roll?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You want investigation? Perception? What's a 3?
Yeah. So you sniff it, and you're just like, it just reminds you of.
You're making fun of me?
Yeah.
No, I was trying to see if you could smell anything
I
inside.
eat normal food, you know.
No, Abar. What I was trying to say, just like look in here. Can I just like reach my hand? And, okay.
Ooh. Just a finger.
Wasn't that one?
Wasn't that one?
Yeah.
So yeah, you do reach inside, and it does. You do get like a prick on your finger. You pull it out, and there's like a little drop of blood that comes out.
Damn it.
I'll put my hand in there, my big meaty hand. Natural 20! I goal!
Minus 1.
What? Was it, what for what? What's the goal?
So Abar reaches inside the bag as well, saying that you got hurt for some reason. Decides he wants to do it too. Probably because
I like pain.
he's still mad at you for insulting him about the hay. So he reaches in out of like weak human, like how strong I am, kind of a thing. Reaches in, and when you reach in though, you recognize that at the bottom of it is a small wooden like dowel.
In the bag?
Yeah. So like because you reached in and like because it's full of hay, and then you reached in and like you felt something solid and you just grabbed it. You pulled
Grab
it
it
up,
and pull it up.
and it's a small wooden dowel.
And this is what, and I like point at him and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is why I wanted you to smell it.
Your finger bleeding.
I'm just holding it like this. This is why I wanted you to smell it.
Oh, well, fuck, what do we do with this wooden dowel? Oh, what are we supposed to do with this? I hit Abar.
Abar, what are you doing?
I'm assuming it's like, about that big, right?
Yeah, well, it's smaller even.
Oh, okay, so it's like,
5 inches.
yeah, so put it around my hand.
Abar, what are you doing?
I take the like a pencil.
Okay. I don't know, Abar. Do you have any idea where it would be? I'm just kind of looking around. I guess.
Can we look in the other bag or look? I didn't do an investigation. Can I do an investigation? Did I do an investigation
Of the bag?
of the room? I didn't do this room.
No, you didn't do this.
I want to look for like, how do we? What is this for? Can you think I can roll for something like that? Or look for something where this could go?
Yeah.
What should I roll?
Investigation.
This is really just a lot of investigation rolls.
Yeah.
Ooh. 6.
So you look around. You don't really notice anything immediately, but it occurs to you that like, Phil took that bag off, and there's a bag next to it that he told you was similar, and so you're like, I wonder if they have anything to do with each other.
Okay. And I know this too, right? So I'm like,
Go for the other bag.
okay, I'll go for it. I'll try to reach into the other bag. 17 plus 2, 19.
So similar situation. You reach inside the bag, and you also feel a wooden dowel. They're the same size and everything, and there's just 2 of them.
Okay. I'm thinking, since they're both the same, Abar.
Are they the same?
Yeah, you just said they are. Because and we like hold them up.
Yeah.
Since they're the same, I wonder if there's some sort of key. Like this is some sort of key that we have to put somewhere.
What?
We have to put these somewhere in order to unlock something.
Can I look for somewhere these would fit in the wall or the floor?
Yeah, I mean, just in general, all over the room.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. I mean, what? Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Investigation.
Was it just real quick? Was it just the 2 bags that looked different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 9.
9.
So
So-
go to one of these like checks really low.
You're knocking the camera, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, you're.
The tavern is shaking.
Earthquake. No. So you look around the room, and it's just everything's so small to you because they're gnomes that it's like you're like, I don't know. Everything just kind of looks gnomey.
I give it to Phil. I give that one to Phil.
Okay. So now I'm sitting here with With 2 wooden dowels.
Mm-hmm.
Do we move the bags? The bags are like they're not. They can move, right?
You tell me. I mean, because he pulled it off the
did
shelf.
he? Okay.
I thought, or maybe you didn't.
Yeah, the bags were off the shelf. Is there anything behind the bags?
The bookshelf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I like. And I remember the path, right? So it's just like, I'm gonna look around.
It kind of just like weaves, but it just for some reason stopped here instead of continuing.
Got it.
Okay. Can I go back to this corner and look in that corner?
Which one? Sorry, I can
The
see.
one closest to, so like right
Over
there.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just want to like look at the wall or
Sure.
just kind of around that area. 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay, so you're looking around there. I mean, you don't notice much. Again, it's just a lot of like materials that are probably used to brew things and like brew mead and all that kind of stuff. So, it's just kind of, there's nothing like super telling about that area.
Is there where the tracks end on the ground? Is there like a handle on the floor at all, or is it just like look like it's just?
No, I mean the tracks just kind of end there.
Okay.
Maybe we should knock.
Hello?
Okay, Bar, you can knock. Go ahead.
I want to knock on that floor panel. Or
the bottom of the...
Yeah.
The one that you
like
already used your hoof on?
Yeah, on the ground. Yeah, you did use your hoof. You used your hoof on the ground, but you could knock on like the bottom of like the shelf or something. Because there's like a base shelf too.
You want to do that?
We should knock on the base of the shelf. I knock on the base of the shelf.
Okay. It's very hollow sounding. I'm not going to roll for that.
Are the shelves like bolted to the ground?
No, they're just kind of sitting there.
Can I push the shelf over?
You just want to push it over?
Yeah.
Dominoes!
Yeah.
Where I'm standing, I'll see if I push the shelf over.
Yeah, do a strength check.
Hold on, Abar, maybe don't.
Damn it! Damn it!
As I'm trying to stop.
Yeah.
Like, Abar, please don't!
No! It was a 1.
You were like really there like for a heavy
5.
push, and you have this vigor in your blood from this delicious drink you had. Which, by the way, where did you set that glass?
I probably dropped it.
Yeah.
For this one, I probably
Yeah.
dropped it.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that you went to push it, and like it shook. But like as you did it, you like last second were like, "Where's my glass?" And you got distracted.
No!
You had set your glass on top of the bookshelf, and it fell off and shattered onto the ground.
Abar, you're very good at what you do.
Really not. Stupid dice.
Remember, I don't get mad. When I get mad, I get compliments.
Yeah.
So you're very good at what you do. Okay, so can I so the whole are all the shelves knocked over now, or just the one?
He didn't even knock it over
No,
because he stopped because he saw his glass.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I
Gotcha.
put the glass on the shelf, and then I said to push the shelf in the glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was really just an accident, and then he just kind of now Abar was more just like upset about his glass being broken that he didn't continue to push it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to the shelves.
Back over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to go in between, or no, maybe not. I'll just stay on that. Yeah, backside.
You show me push.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, okay, Abar, let's not
On the
push
count
it
of 3.
over. Let's not push it over.
1,
but
2,
let's-
3.
But let's move it to one side, or just push it back towards.
You want to try to slide it?
Yeah, just try to slide it. Let's not push it over.
Can we try to slide it?
So we both roll.
Both do strength checks,
There we go.
and I'll let you add them together.
20.
So yeah.
Natural 20. And
Perfect.
I had 5, so it's 21.
And I just-
So you push it, and there's a little bit of tension as you push it back, and it's a little odd because like you feel the tension, but it also just feels like something's like rubbing underneath the shelf, and it's not just like against the wood.
Okay.
So when you push it back, you both succeed obviously, and then the shelf gets pushed back to this shelf, and you do see like a narrow little like hole in the ground, but you see ropes coming out of it like that are attached to the bottom of the bookshelf.
So you were supposed to tip it over. I knew it.
Well, I guess yeah.
You don't know.
I'm not allowed to like say certain things, but
Amar's taking credit for that one.
Well, okay. So, I don't know. It would just seem a little odd if you have to clean up that thing every time you push it over.
Well, also like a gnome would not be able to push that.
Yeah.
So
So,
You first. I want to push him in.
Push him in the hole.
How deep is it? I won't do it if it's not that
It's
deep.
just dark down there.
Oh,
you
So
don't-
we
see
can't
the bottom?
tell.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you just
I would not push him in if I could see the bottom. If it was like 6 feet, I would push him in.
But there's ropes too, so.
Push me in. Do it. Do it.
I don't want to push you in. I feel bad.
I'll try to catch myself.
We lose Brendan that day.
He died before he could get the potion.
It's on the rope, hangs himself.
So you guys are just going in or what?
I will go first.
Hold on. Do you have a light?
I have not dark vision.
Oh, I have dark vision. I can
You
look.
do.
Yeah, I'm gonna use perception. Just kind of like look into the hole before. Like I'm just gonna like. Okay, wait, Abar.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. Well,
What
that's
are
not
you
my roll.
doing?
Not my
Yeah,
roll.
That's okay. That's alright.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll for dark vision.
Perception
Plus
two.
perception. That's 5. So
Okay.
2 plus 3.
So when you look down, you can kind of see with your dark vision, you're able to see the bottom of this like little shaft. There's kind of like a little like on the edge. Like if you're looking at it this way and you see like down and over this way again, there's like a little you can like just barely depict like a little like stone arch like opening at the bottom of
Okay.
it. So it's like if you could drop down, it's not that deep, and you see that there's like a doorway right where you guys are facing.
Okay. Well, Abar, are you ready? You. Okay, you go first, big boy.
Well, jump in and then
Okay.
jump on the rope.
Okay. So we'll switch the maps up.
All right, I say we eat lunch.
You want to eat lunch before we enter this dungeon?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Good idea. I'll take off my mic.
Okay. We'll be back.